Hello everyone, my name is the Emerald or Emerald Tricksha, and today we're going to be looking at the next update for 7 Days Since Grand Cross Global. If you do not keep up with JP, then this is be a surprise, but if you do keep up, you already know what this is. We are getting the Attack on Titan rerun, or as they call it, the Collab Encore. So I'm gonna go through the dev notes. I'm gonna show you what we're all getting, and I'll give my 2 cents on if you should jump for this banner or not. Starting off, we're getting 2 new characters. We are getting Founder Eren and this new Levi. Kind of weird they chose Levi instead of like a Mikasa or Armin or literally any other different character from the series. But I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? Here are the skills. We'll go into it a little bit later. So here's new content, yada yada. We're getting 5 new holy relics. I'll tell you right now, none of them are really great outside Mikasa's, but it's super limiting, so that's how it is. These are actually buffed. If you didn't know, JP actually buffed these holy relics and their stats in general because of the fans' outcry, and people are still crying over the fact that this isn't good enough. But we'll come back to this. But I will say that these guys aren't good enough to be meta, and these 2 are in a really weird spot. So bundles, if you want to buy them, be my guests. I don't care. The Tower Trials is going away. So if you didn't complete it before, like a couple minutes ago, well then it's forever gone and you can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. And the cards that you can get from here will be in the Tower of Memory, but for the last one, the Nether one, which is kind of weird if you ask me. We're getting some event lobby stuff. They're increasing the equipment storage capacity, which is, thank God. Like we need this, bro. We need this. I'm telling you right now. So special check-in. You get up to, I believe it's 3 multis, if I remember correctly. So 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yes, 30 tickets or 3 multis. Shut up. Nice, great. I don't have to do anything about that. So 3 multis. You get another 2 multis and a free old Levi by doing these. You have to do the world quest for the multi. Great. That's great. So then, yep, story. If you did before, you know exactly what this is. Yada yada. Bingo. You get a free Founder Eren costume, I guess. I don't know. Nor do I really care if you ask me. Yeah, here it is. You get 2 holy relics from this. The costume, a free Levi Eren, which no one uses. They're bringing this event back, which is a 4-man event, which is cool, but again, I don't care too much. I want to do it for the boxes. That's about it. They're bringing this back. I mean, this was really good back then in JP, I believe, but now it's kind of eh. So see it as you will. Another holy relic. So if you want the holy relic for the characters, you gotta do it, and this is where you can get them all from. Here's the King exchange and this, which is almost always available. Login stuff. A new outfit for each of the 3 old characters, so it gives them all their 5 outfits, and then outfits for both Eren and Levi. Here are the old outfits for the characters, and then some of this, and here's the stat changes. As you can see, it's like very minor, like it's nothing crazy. Mikasa got a slight change. They made this easier to get, and they changed the multiplier for this. That's it. Eren, they changed the multiplier for this. They made this better, I guess. I really would prefer if this did it on level 1, but whatever. And the ultimate gets a bigger boost. And then the defense related stat thing gets, it goes up from 2 turns, 1 to 2 turns, and at level 3 instead of 2 turns, it's 3 turns. This is just for Eren because new Eren does that, but something crazy. So that's all that. Let's quickly talk about the characters. So first is Eren. Let me play the ultimate. Let me mute this. I think Eren is interesting, but he's kind of confusing on what he wants to be. Let me guess I'll first screen it too. Why not, right? As you can see, he turns to a Titan. He does this. I actually have not watched the season, so I don't know what this is, but it's something, I guess. So there you go. It's Eren. So his passive. For every giant or human ally participating in battle, increase the hero's base attacks by 10%, and then when the hero attacks an enemy, every buff applied to the enemy increases the hero's damage up by 30%. And when an ally uses a skill with attribute advantage to attack the enemy, so basically is assume that, like, let's say Aaron attacked like Tyr because and since blue does more damage against red, that ally will get a 20% increase to the attack related stats, which is pretty nice. The heroes also give the additional rage giant. It's affected by giant's unique abilities and heals giant allies that have taken damage during the enemy's turn for 10% of the max HP at the start of the ally's turn. That's good, but it only helps giants, which is super weird. I don't get it. That's because giants suck right now. So his attack card, it does crush damage, which does double damage in general, and does double crit damage increase against debuffed enemies. And as you can see, it does damage. I believe the multiplier level 1 is super low. I think it's like 120 or something. It's super low. This card, I'll keep moving forward. Decreases defense related stats. And then inflicts damage. It's the card you just saw that got buffed for the other characters. Ultimate, I'll put an end to this. Increase the hero's crit chance by 100%. And then inflicts spike equal to a certain amount. This actually got buffed. The multipliers got hella buffed from JP. So yeah. Now we'll go to Levi. Let's check out Levi's ultimate. It's pretty cool, I guess. I think Levi is the much more rounded out character from Aaron, but he's still like kind of I don't think he's fully fixed yet. I think he still has some problems that they need to like really address. So let's go into it. Oh, let me pause. Okay. Applies mark of defense on the hero for 2 turns at the start of battle, and increase the hero's pierce rate by 30% for each allied human. Additionally, when the hero uses a skill before the skill activates, remove 1 buff effect from all enemies and applies a mark of lethality that lasts 2 turns, who had their buff removed. Increase the hero's crit damage by 40% for each mark applied to enemy heroes. So the mark of defense is what he gets. Gives him 80% crit defense and immunity to all debuffs, which is really powerful. I like that a lot. And the mark of lethality, it just lowers the crit resistance by 50%, but it doesn't stack, which is really weird. I don't know why. So I'll take you down, which is the attack card. Inflict short kill, which is actually a new effect. And does damage equal to a certain percent of attack. So and it does double pierce damage, and it does double crit damage if he attacks an enemy with mark of lethality, and you'll almost guarantee crit. So keep that in mind. Stay out of my way, which is an infect card, really nice to have for humans. And the ultimate, let's enjoy this, which kind of sounds weird, but then again, I didn't watch season, so I don't know. Basically the same as Aaron's, but instead of crit chance, he gets pierce rate, and then he inflicts pierce. I think Aaron, yeah, he inflicted spike. So, I mean, it's whatever. This is not that great. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? And again, the multiplier got buffed from JP, so you know, well, the multiplier, this is the same as the buffed version on JP, so we're getting the buffs early. So here's the banner. It's better than other collab banners, but it's not by much. The only reason it's slightly better is because Roxy's on the banner, right? But even then, these 3 still suck to this day. You're not running these 3. She's not great. She's not great. She's not great. She, look at her ass. And he's weird. We gotta wait to see. And he's okay, but he needs that one team to be strong or something. And Roxy's like the one good unit outside of these guys. And the guarantee SSR tank, if you buy it, you're guaranteed 1 to 5, which is stupid because only 2 of them are good. So I don't know. You can think that as you will. And let's quickly look at the holy relics just to help you. All you really need to know are the 2 new units. So I mean, if you want to know, Aaron gets 2 ult gauge at the start of battle, so because it helps this Aaron transform faster. But yeah, right. Mikasa's in PvE only, and not in Hero Arena or in the Demonic Beast battle. If all allies in the battlefield are human, the increased total hero base stats by 10% and damage up by single target attacks by 50% for each participating human ally. So maybe when a good guild boss comes out or something, should be good. I don't know. Levi increases the hero's crit damage by 10% for every orb in the hero's ultimate move gauge. The only problem is he has a hard time getting ult gauge, and even then, by the time you get enough to for this to truly matter, he'll probably be dead. So Aaron ignores 30% of the enemy's crit resistance when a human or giant ally uses a single target attack. They actually changed from JP's. Like JP's got a buff where it then included giant. It was only human before, but it also has giant now, which is nice. But again, you're not really running. This isn't really helpful because giants aren't meta, so it is what it is. And Levi's, which I think is just more convenient, increase the hero's crit chance by 15% for every debuff applied on all enemies, limit at 7 times. This used to be 10% for every debuff, limit at 10 times, so it's just more convenient for him to get more crit chance, and this is necessary. So you want to run him with Bond, which to help him a lot. But the only problem is he needs help, right? So I guess we'll quickly go over is should you summon or not. if you really don't, because let's be real, AoT is most likely never returning after this. Like, I would be surprised if we ever get an AoT collab after this one, like a rerun. So if you just want the convenience of, I want all the characters, sure, go ahead, right? No, I won't stop you, right? But if you're talking of, are these guys good in terms of their, like, of just meta general, I would have to say no, because they're just not strong enough to truly compete in, like, anything, if we're being real. Outside of Levi, who is, like, the only, like, reasonable one to run, I don't know what else to say about Levi. Aaron, hell no, he seems, against an unknown team, he is super good, but outside of that, he's, like, very which is not great. They need another human or something, or like just they need another character to truly boost them up there, right? Like, because Levi needs characters to remove buffs. Like, he needs a buff removal character for him to be good, right? So he can apply this Mark Lethality and do damage. But the only character that does that that's meta right now is DKZ, and DKZ, well, if you don't know, if you remove the buff, he actually gets the attack related stats early, so he could probably nuke you even without the stats. So take that as you will. And Aaron also needs characters to buff. The funny part is, these two don't even work together. Levi strives on removing the buffs, Aaron strives on having buffs in general, right? Now, if you fight someone like the Nashi, I guess I can see why you'll use it, but these two don't work well together. They don't mesh well together. You can try, but it's really hard. And that's where we're at right now. I think they just need that little bit more of a push forward to truly make them good. But as it stands right now, they're just kind of in their own unique spot. If you hear those fireworks, just don't ask. Not even I know myself. So yeah, I mean, I'll do my tickets, but I am probably going to save for something else, maybe like the end of year festival or something. Maybe get that new link because I'm weird, right? I'm probably just gonna something link because I just like having berries. But as it stands right now, I think this is one of the more lackluster. I think this is the most lackluster collab outside of Stranger Things, because let's pretend it never happened, okay? Like, there's no new content with this collab. The two new characters are kind of and the old characters didn't get that big of a buff. So, but like compared to ReZero or Slime, where like when they brought new content, they rebuffed the old character, they buffed the old characters enough to a point where it's like it's fun to use them, right? And even the new characters were actually kind of good, except like Shuna was okay for what she was. Rimuru was meta at the time. Ekina was, and technically still is meta. Reinhardt was still meta. You can see like these cloud characters used to be meta, and these two just aren't, not enough. So maybe we'll get something else. I don't know. I hope these two become better over time, but as it stands right now, it's not enough. We're really waiting on something else. So that's how it stands right now. Let me know if you're going to summon. I personally am not going to spend any gems on this banner, but I will do the tickets, because you are given 5 free multis. People are kind of upset over the fact that it's tickets instead of gems, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, because you have to use them on this banner, but I guess for this kind of thing, since they're limited, I guess it's more useful, right? But I'd rather much have gems, but that's a different time for another day. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you are summoning, I hope you do pull them early. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.